Okay, I got excited.
Okay. Okay, so I'm glad that it's a Lilia because I would say if they pick a Sicilian, would have been too expensive.
It's A-okay as he goes back to 50.
They're doing it. This is their old trick. The orange small camp attack, and they take down Brusco. That's a fish out of water. Falcons punish the Bruiser.
Bro, Kyle says, give me that!
Regen for both the roam and mid. That after all the damage you dished out. Oh, Kyle!
There he goes again!
The pressure gets deflated.
You won't even be able to clear out the minion wave in mid, so it ended up becoming a dead map for ONIC.
So much damage already entering in.
They jump the pressure! Savero gets squished by Kyle! And Super Marco now in mid. Brusco here, caught up between three. Gets taken down by Flap. Now Kirk gonna be up next. Flickers on out of there. And a 2-for-1 trade. Falcons.
They're only working with one, but there's another one coming in mid for Falcons.
Okay, Falcons already in. Flap and Ogwin, the vanguards. They find Kirk. They crack open that inhibitor. Ooh, Kirk comes in, shifting skies. Fury the Phoenix coming through. Savero takes a good amount of hits there. AOG defensively used. Now Kirk and Brusco. The front line softened up. Katoon as Kyle gets on out of there. Close call. ONIC loses the torrent form. Lord now to a fifth of his health. Brusco with the conceal. Gets flushed out. King Kong spotted out. AOG, no one home. But Kirk is out of his breath. Kirk is gonna get popped here like a pimple. Kyle gets a stack. He's risking life and limb for his buff.
Yeah.
And that's what allowed this wave down here to follow through. Even in mid, Lord number 3. Falcons with the push. Will they get what they want? Brusco with the Tsunami Slam. No dice, leads to nothing. In comes the rest of them. Valkyries are sent by Marco, wailing away, giving a stack over to Kyle. Brusco is out of the picture. Lord's still standing. AOG plus the Fury of the Phoenix. Jumping onto the Super Fam. They're underneath the base, standing in the middle. Kirk falls, and the base is going to be up next. Falcons have hunted down ONIC 1-0.
It's XP Hilda.
It is.
Okay.
It's been a while. When was the last time we saw
this idea of peace, calm before the storm, and the turtle is where they're about to fight or skirmish.
Whoa. That's 4 members of ONIC flushing Falcons out of that space. Kyle gets caught with a fist break, and they answer back, but Kyle is gonna get squished here, despite using the puissance. Hagi with a stolen RWM, putting up a wall, stopping Kirk from escaping. Not enough damage. Flap chasing him down, but there's just way too much space. He already used his flicker. ONIC wins that early engagement.
Yeah, come Marcos. There's a small lead. Our first import in MPL Philippines against Bulletproof.
Flap, what are you doing? 2v1. There's no way he survives this. Dunked down by Kirk. King Kong moves on, continuing farming.
Hour for this, Marcel. Let's see if that changes, but it doesn't look like it will that much.
Turtle's gonna be surrounded again. Flap is at the back.
Flap catches the deadly magics, but instead dunks onto King Kong. Now Flap's on Prince, as well as Ogwin, and they stop the Super from taking the turtle. Kirk takes the disguise. Kyle at about half health, pops at regen. Brusco, golden hour, getting caught by Ogwin, and now Prince dropping those void crystals. Again, Falcons just annoying enough to slow ONIC down, but the Super Farm continue to take the turtle.
Yeah, it's not gonna put a stop to it unless
RWM here, cancelled. Now the turtle at a 10th of its health. Super Marco finds Prince. Bulletproof from out of nowhere. Takes a turtle too and takes down Kirk. 2 for Marco.
For Savero, we haven't really seen a game-changing Spear of Destruction from him over the last 6 minutes, and we might be seeing that later on, but that gives some room for Team Falcons.
That is the golden hour stopping both ults. And SOD, here you go. As you look for it, they jump on the Kirk. Kirk very low. A lot of damage being rained down upon him. He jumps on the 4 members. Make that 5 as Kirk gets taken down. Falcons walk away with a win.
Yeah. Instead of the Fury Hammer Piercer path, he built the Hunter Strike first.
Oh! Real Manipulation stolen by Haji. Golden hour. Watch these swipes as they come. Kirk gets taken down. Stop for Marco. Might be another one. King Kong finds Flap. Brusco holding it down. Ogwin shielding up, but he's very low. Runs through, dashes, tracking shots towards the turtle pit. And now Super Marco holding out.
The 400 gold lead, both teams able to secure a turret. There it goes again.
Kyle with a drive-by. It's on the Kirk. Golden hour. Not going to be necessary as they freeze Brusco. Hassan's on it too. Marco gets a double. Falcons pushing 4th. Eyes turret. They have a big cannon minion, and they...
It's, again, the formation breaking of the Falcons lineup. And the fact that, wait.
Oh, he's doing it again. Sharp U-turn. Catches Kirk once again. The Puissance in comes Ogwin. Golden Hour to hop off the exit.
Oh my gosh.
And now Haji and Super Marco away. Another stack. Kirk falls. Marco.
Key to victory for
Ogwin.
ONIC.
Cancels the recall.
Here comes Flap.
Now we're playing mouse. Savero gets that.
Kyle.
SOM, Kyle coming through, drive by, catches Brusco. Puissance, Savero, nowhere to go.
Still alive.
Savero still has a flicker, wailing away. Here comes Haji, has a stolen RWM. Run, pressure, run! Clayton here, under duress, gets taken down. A stack for the bulletproof.
And they weren't just playing.
The turret department over there is still going to be some energy shields available,
Whoa.
but Kirk's going to be stuck.
Okay, Golden Hour, stopping everything there. The OG. Finds Marco, cuts his stacks in half. Ogwin now backing off. Flap as well, using that flicker to retreat. Falcons get a reality.
For extension that they have been doing with the nuisance lineup that they have. ONIC can take advantage of this unless...
And here we go. A stolen RWM. Gonna incapacitate Kirk. Keep him where he needs to be. Moves on over. D-dubs over to one, but Marco gets a stack, and that's a fist crack. Missing it smart. Kill for Haji. Another chase and down Savero. Kyle gets a big fight. Marco recovers a stack. Two defenders left. It's Prince and King Kong.
In critical situations, and with Flap building on the cauldron, this is going to be difficult for Savero to burst down.
Whoop. RWM, Prince, just at the right angle, even under the Golden Hour, able to stop that Lord from crashing through. Taking care of it. Still a chubby wave up top. They got to deal with this. Kyle rolling around. Ogwin almost gets taken down. From Clayton. Taken.
That's a birthday boy crossover if I ever saw one.
Ogwin.
Team Falcons just
They're going to go for it.
got froze. There goes Calican.
Finds Kirk. That's two members of Falcons on the backside. They pop Bruce, steals immortality. And Marco looking to get a stack. He finds it. RWM on RWM. King Kong finds Kyle. Happy birthday, King Kong. And now Kirk is calling the shot. Oh, Kirk with the SOD. They find Haji. One more. They're getting Super Marco. And Savero with a big-time shutdown. He's trying to find Flap. Flap with the flicker. Savero follows through. And Savero finds it too. Triple kill for the first import in the Philippines.
ONIC have a one-way ticket to a game number 3.
Ogwin doing his darndest. Doesn't even have a Golden Hour. He has a Deadly Magics on him. His fastest ally.
They're going for it.
Kyle. It's too late. The Super Fam are taking us all the way.
Savior Savero has done it again.
We called earlier. Okay. I'm looking at the XP. How is this Uranus game going to go?
Yep.
So the purple objective will obviously going to be able to help her, but King Kong is already there in the turtle.
Oh, the Super Fam are blitzing this turtle, and they're keeping Falcons honest. Kyle will get the level 4 here. They dogpile on the Kirk. Kirk in trouble. King Kong secures the turtle. Tsunami slam on a one. And a big Requiem. They draw first blood. Prince falls. So does Brusco. So does Kirk. And so does
Valentina. And there it is. First item priority for Kyle. It's concentrated energy.
Okay, Tsunami Slam on the one. They find the Bruiser, and they give him a piece of his mind. Kyle secures a second turtle.
He's just close to the ONIC turrets, hoping that the jump would be possible, and he doesn't need the jump, he just goes for this!
Finds an amazing Requiem on to this monster mage, and he forces Super Fist back! Brusco once again in trouble! Quick Sandguard had to cancel it, Summon Force by Marco, but Marco chases him with a flicker of his own! That went from great to good for the Falcons, but still, ONIC are reeling! They force the Purify out of Kirk, and they dogpile on the Kirk attack! Kyle gets a kill!
You were asking about this right from the... Yeah, and we're already talking about the gold advantage, building up on it again, but ONIC's not going to let this go.
For one, it's Kirk. He's trying to get out of there. Purify not on cooldown, and Flap gets the kill.
Look at him,
they continue to turn. Summon Force by Super Marco. Brusco's out. Two members of the Super Fam not present for this Lord take. All the while,
Just core items achieved at exactly the same time for both the Guinevere and the Harith. Here's a conceal.
Ogwin coming through, looking for someone here with a Tsunami Slam. Instead, they take down the inhibitor. Feathered Airstrike by Haji. pushing the Super Fam back, denying the defense. And they're on the Kirk. Once again, Tsunami Slam on the Brusco. Answer to the ring standstill. The stolen Zaman Force. But it is the real one as Prince cannot do anything with a Tsunami Slam. Savero with the defense. Taking down Flap. The base going to be up next. Down goes Kirk. The Lord still standing. ONIC still defending.
Chunk of ONIC. ONIC finally get their first kill, but it's only on to Flap. Marco still alive. But the damage is here. They got some shutdowns.
Savero with the reposition. Teleport's dropped and the Falcons take down the Super Fam, breaking through 2-1.